A lot of people hate living finishes. I am going to show you what is so incredibly unique and personalized about them. So we have a client project where we're finishing up the kitchen and we have a bunch of unlacquered brass. Now, when I say unlacquered brass, this is what it looks like. Now, what's great about unlacquered brass that people love is that you can personalize it. What people hate about it is that it ages and changes, and that's why it's called a living finish. We have this beautiful white oak cabinet finish that is going in. Now, this isn't too bad. Most people would love this. They like the look. It's super clean. It's super simple. I want something dark and moody. As you all know, that's what I'm always going for. So today I'm going to show you how to change a living finish to be more personalized to exactly what you want in your space. We're going to need a few things. As you can see, gloves. You're going to need this beautiful bottle here. This is called a brass ager. It is a chemical formula. I'm not even getting into the science of it, but it is fucking fantastic. Just wait till you see how it works. Next thing you're gonna need is steel wool, a 0 grit. So it's super, super fine. I don't want anything that's really chunky. Paper towel, Bounty, I'm waiting for you to sponsor me, but you know, get the shout out anyways. A little spray bottle. This literally I got from Dollarama, so it's not gonna cost you much. This entire process will probably cost you about $150, depending on how big these bottles are, because the bigger they are, obviously the more expensive. So what I like to do is I will take these beforehand and I will give them a very fine rub down with the wool, just to rub it down and make sure that there's no additional coating on top. If you do happen to buy a brass that is lacquered, you can unlacquer it. Nail polish remover. Soak it in that for like 2 to 5 minutes, rub it off, and then you can age it and you will have no problem. You can do this as a DIY. If you want a very similar chemical formula, white vinegar and really thick sea salt can also work for you. It does take a lot longer to age and you usually have to soak it for like a good 20 minutes, but that's a backup if you can't get brass ager. So once you put it into the spray bottle, do not dilute it. You want this as the full chemical formula so it actually works. You're just gonna take one up at a time, spray it on here, and then you're also going to have the steel wool with you to help control how dark it's going to go. So depending on how much you put on, it's going to get really, really dark. If you want this look, fantastic. If this goes too dark the first time around, your steel wool, and you're literally just going to rub it again, and it will start coming off so you can get the perfect personalized finish. Keep in mind that they're never going to be exactly the same. You still want them as a similar tone or finish, but you can customize them to look closely with more brass ager or sanding it down again with the wool. So as you can see, this is a pretty messy job to do, but the results, you get that pre-finished look with the brass ager, and I think this is so beautiful. You get a little bit of that patina, but it has that gradient to it. This is what gives that extra little bit of dimension into any space.